You have Markos Moulitsas, very prominent blogger at Daily Kos, who got the Barack Obama fundraising ask around healthcare last week. And so I'll read this to you. He says, quote, "Okay, all we have to do is send the DNC $5 and we get ponies. The same DNC that's enabling corporatist Democrats to water down and destroy hope for what he calls true healthcare reform." He says, "This is so obnoxious he can hardly stand it. We're about to get a reform package that might be worse than the status quo. We have the insurance industry declaring victory, Republicans cackling with glee, and the administration is using that to raise money." And what he says that I think goes beyond that. People often can have good faith disagreements about the healthcare policy, but something to the relationships on the lists in the campaign. He says this is insulting, quote, "betraying a lack of understanding of just how pissed off the base is at this so-called reform." So he, speaking as someone who did back Obama and often writes positively, would argue that that fundraising email and that kind of outreach at the very time that progressives are upset about some of the healthcare compromises, as he says, is insulting or out of touch to the list. It reminded me of some of what you discuss in the book. How do you view that, or do you have a response to that?
Well, couldn't disagree more strongly on the analysis of healthcare. The principles the president laid out in the campaign, he's been talking about for a year, I have a great deal of confidence in going to be president in any package, which is we're going to reduce costs for the government, for families, for businesses, so we can create jobs and grow. We're going to provide the ability for everyone in this country to get coverage, and we're going to end insurance company abuses. So, I have very little tolerance for this because we're trying to solve something that is a systemic problem that's afflicted us for decades. It's very hard. You've got the insurance company, an entire opposition party arrayed against you. It's a really hard thing to do. And I think when we get this passed, it's going to be one of the most important things to happen to assure success in this country.